Andros, yours was one of the more impressive England debuts in recent memory. What was your take on the evening?
Yeah, I don't think it could have gone any better, to be honest. To make my home debut in such an important game and in front of the home crowd was good enough, but for me to help England win and score a goal and help set up another one, it couldn't have gone any better, and it was a dream debut for me.
I heard your inclusion described on the radio last night as one of the most inspired decisions by an England manager in recent years. When did Roy tell you were playing?
I think it was midday before the game, and he was going through the team, and I saw my name, and then ever since then I was just excited, and I just couldn't wait for the game to start and for me to show what I can do.
And how have you kept your feet on the ground since?
I've just tried to put all the England stuff to one side and just focus on playing for Spurs and helping Spurs get as high in the table as they can. I think that's what you've got to do. You can't get carried away. You can't listen to what people write about you or say about you. You just got to keep going.
And how important do you think Kyle's contribution on the night against Montenegro was with that link-up play down the right-hand side?
Yeah, I think it was massive. I think we had started an understanding for Spurs in the first 5 or 6 games, and then on my debut to have someone behind me who I know knows games very well. I know how he plays. We've got a partnership and then a link up. It was a lot easier for myself. It was like playing for Tottenham as such because I had Kyle behind me.
You're new to the England setup. How have you found it since you've come into it? Roy talks about it as being as good as any club setup he's worked in. How's the spirit with your first impressions?
Yeah, it's fantastic. From the players to the facilities to the pitches to everything, it's a great setup, and we've got a good team spirit going, and hopefully we can continue that past the qualifiers and past the friendlies and into Brazil next summer.
And keeping it in the family, your dad Troy picked up an FA Grassroots Hero award around the same time. We've both been patting each other on the back.
Yeah, I think he got that a few days before my debut.
And then your son went and stole your thunder slightly, scoring on his debut against Montenegro. Have you forgiven him?
Not yet. I kind of trumped him, to be honest, with the scoring for England, so he wasn't too pleased about that.
28-man squad announced by Roy recently. How important is that you're all fighting for a place now to catch his eye to make it to Rio?
Yeah, I think that's what it's all about now. We've got a big squad because we've got fantastic players, and every single one of us is going to be trying to impress in training and in the games to try and get on that plane in Brazil, because I don't think there's too many opportunities from now until the summer to play for England and impress the manager. So I think everyone's going to be given 100% and looking to catch the manager's eye.
Have you got the international bug now? Andros Townsend England international. How does it sound? How big is that carrot to get to Brazil?
It does sound good, but of course I had my first 2 games, but I think there's been lots of players that have started well in the international careers and faded away, and I can't let that happen to me. I've got to keep playing well whenever I'm given the chance and try and force my way onto the plane next summer.
And Chile and Germany on the horizon, 2 contrasting opponents. Chile nearly beat Spain recently. What do you expect from the Chileans at Wembley?
Yeah, I think Chile got some fantastic players, none more so than Alexis Sanchez, who's playing for Barcelona. So it's not going to be an easy game. It's going to be a great occasion. I think they're going to come with no fear and look to win the game. So it should be a good opening encounter, and I look forward to it if I'm given the chance to step on the field.
Now, 4 nights later, the Germans. We all know about the Germans, ranked number 2 in the world. England have got a lot to prove in that fixture, haven't they?
Yeah, I think Germany speaks for itself. I think that's a great opportunity for us to test ourselves against the best so early on going into next summer. I think we can see where we are, see what we need to work on, and see how far we've got to go to be one of the top nations. So it's a great friendly, and it's one not only myself, all 28 members are looking forward to getting involved in.
And obviously the crowd will be up for that fixture, England versus Germany at Wembley. Does that give you an automatic lift, as it were?
Yeah, I think the crowd are great in my first 2 games, and it does give you help when you've got crowd on your side, and hopefully they can be our 12th man against Chile and more importantly Germany.